14 different roller coasters, including 3 Intamins, 2 B&Ms, and 2 GCIs. Hersheypark offers one of the best, well-rounded coaster lineups in the entire world, and this is how I rank each coaster. Number 14, Coco Cruiser. Lucky for me, I was able to snag this credit because my 3-year-old son loves roller coasters. That's all I have to say about Coco Cruiser, but don't forget, if you want some kiddie credits, I'll be happy to rent you my kid for $50 per ride. Number 13, Wild Mouse. This is your typical Wild Mouse mixed in a lineup of world-class roller coasters make this ride a popular family coaster, but I find it to be a little rougher than the other models of the same ride. My name is Brandon, and welcome to my channel, ThemeParkPredictions. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch my content, and if you're enjoying it, please give this video a like, because each one really helps the performance of the video. Number 12, Sidewinder. I'm not a huge fan of boomerangs, but I have a subscriber who then turned into a family friend, and he and his whole family love these boomerangs. I personally think it's cute, but I still won't ride a boomerang anymore, even if it's with him. But the good news is, he and his family are legit cool. At the time of this video, Hersheypark is repainting Sidewinder, which I'm not going to lie, the new color scheme looks a little bizarre, but I kinda like it. This coaster also offers the new Vekoma trains, which allow riders to actually semi-enjoy this coaster. Number 11, Trailblazer. This classic Aero mine train really doesn't do a whole lot when you analyze its layout and stats, but sometimes little is better, and this coaster only offers a 36-inch height requirement, making it the perfect family coaster. Trailblazer is actually a lot of fun and plays off the terrain very nicely. And the best reason of all to ride Trailblazer is for the awesome views you're going to get of Stormrunner. Number 10, Wildcat. Now I get there's a lot of you who won't ever ride this coaster again until it's converted into a hybrid, and I totally get it. But we have to remember that Wildcat was GCI's first creation, and while it's not their best, it still offers a good layout. Now, am I saying that Hershey should keep this coaster the way it is? Heck no. Either call GCI or RMC and convert it into a hybrid, or just burn the damn thing to the ground. I used to really like this coaster, but over the years, it's become extremely rough. Number 9, LAFF Track. I was able to experience the park's indoor coaster for the first time in August of 2021, and I loved everything about it. I have been on the exact same coaster at Waldameer, and these things are just a ton of fun. And since LAFF Track is located indoors and is filled with wacky fun theming that illuminates from black lights, I must say it's the perfect mix. Now I cannot wait to hear the comments about this next ranking, but I have been on this roller coaster over dozens of times, and honestly, it really has never done anything for me. Number 8, Lightning Racer. I know, scold me now. This dueling GCI wooden coaster sure looks impressive. The layout looks like twisted GCI goodness, but there's something about it that I just can't seem to get into the hype. Maybe this is because I rode Thunderhead down at Dollywood during its opening year, and then rode Lightning Racer a few weeks later, and I came into it with too high of expectations. While Lightning Racer is a fun coaster, it's not even my favorite wooden coaster at Hersheypark. And I want to know, is there anyone else out there that feels this way? Number 7, SOOPERDOOPERLOOPER. This classic Schwarzkopf looping coaster that arguably has one of the coolest names ever. Comes in probably higher than most of you expected, but I love this old school steel coaster. SOOPERDOOPERLOOPER might be one of the wonkiest roller coasters here in America as far as the layout and all the other rides and attractions built around it. But all of this makes for a fun, smooth, and enjoyable roller coaster that offers a vertical loop and trains with a lap bar. Talk about a perfect ride for families. Number 6, Comet. Hersheypark's oldest roller coaster was built just a few years ago in 1946. Thinking back on it, you actually probably watched construction of this coaster on Twitter. If only, right? I really hope my attempt on humor is making your day a little bit better. The Comet is a classic wooden coaster that offers one of the best layouts around for a ride of its time. The ride features a T-shaped layout that offers amazing views of Skyrush that's located 116 feet above the tallest point of the wooden coaster. Overall, I really enjoy the classic feel this wooden coaster offers, making it a must-ride for me every time I visit the sweetest place on earth. It's at this point in my list where it becomes extremely difficult to place each coaster, but here's what I came up with. Number 5. Great Bear. Offering one of the most bizarre first drops on any B&M coaster out there, Great Bear really is special. The coaster hauls through its layout that features 4 inversions, a vertical loop, 0G roll, and a corkscrew. But it's the uniqueness of Great Bear that I really just enjoy, especially the part of the layout that runs along the park's creek. And I highly recommend riding Great Bear in the back row. Hersheypark offers 3 world-class Intamin coasters, and the first one on my list is going to have to be, drumroll please, number 4, Fahrenheit. When Hersheypark built this coaster, they definitely needed a major sit-down coaster that features inversions, and Intamin delivered them a fantastic ride, but one that would offer horrible capacity. What the hell was Hershey even thinking? Fahrenheit offers 3 trains that only feature 12 riders each, and that's if they're running that 3rd train. So getting a ride on Fahrenheit can be a pretty frustrating task at times. But if you get a ride on it, then you'll love the first drop, airtime, and awesome inversions. Number 3. Candemonium. Hersheypark debuted their latest coaster in 2020. While the name might be a little corny, it sure is catchy. This B&M Hyper is very Mako-ish and offers a great first drop, turnaround, speed hill, and some awesome turns and transitions that aren't typically found on your B&M Hypers. What I love even more about Candemonium is thinking about what Hershey is planning on doing with this area that you see here. How many coasters could the park plan for this area? That's what I want to know. Please let me know in the comments. As well as your predictions for what type of coasters. Hershey really outdid themselves with Candemonium and the whole area around it. This B&M Hyper really is a crowd pleaser, and I can't go on to the next coaster on the list without talking about Candemonium Night Rides. This is by far the best coaster at Hershey when it comes to night rides. Number 2, Storm Runner. Intamin is just special, insane, crazy, incredible. I really can't find the words to describe Intamin and this 75-mile-an-hour accelerator coaster. Storm Runner is just intense from start to finish and offers some wild inversions and elements that you can't find anywhere else. What sets Storm Runner apart from most other coasters is its heartline roll followed by the snake dive. Hands down, one of the best elements on any coaster, period. And of course, my number 1 coaster at Hersheypark is the Intamin Airtime Machine Skyrush. Some people hate Skyrush and some people love Skyrush, but both kinds of people have the same thing in common, and that is they hate the restraints. Now I can look past the main flaw in Skyrush to enjoy the insane amounts of airtime the ride delivers. The ride is that good. Hershey's original Hyper is basically a smaller version of Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion, because Skyrush offers some crazy transitions and offers one of the best settings for any hyper coaster. And when you ride Skyrush, you have to get an outside seat to really maximize the whole experience. So that is how I rank every coaster at the one and only Hersheypark. What do you think about my rankings? How would you rank the coasters at Hershey? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.